Yeah, now I can see.
Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is I'm going to talk about something called as classes and objects. Yes.
Yeah,
So let us understand what is meant by a class. So a class is like a blueprint that defines variables and method. Okay.
yeah,
So basically, what is doing your class? You initialize a variable and you initialize various functions, like several types of function you can do. So a
yeah,
class is like a blueprint which contain all these things, variable and functions. Yeah.
yeah.
Or you can call variable and methods.
Okay.
Here, there is a class called as car, right?
Yeah,
It can have anything. Like let us say there is one function called as number of wheel. So we know that in some car, maybe earlier time the car only have three wheels. Now we have four-wheeler car.
yeah.
Right? So it can
Yes.
be anything. Next, we have something called as object. Object is like an collection of data. Let us say green car, Tesla car. So these are called as object.
Yeah.
Honda, Maruti, anything. It can be color, it can be price, it can be name, it can be brand, it can be anything. So these are called as objects. Any doubt?
No, no, no.
Okay. So in every class, we have to initialize variable, right?
Yeah.
So if we have to initialize variable, then we do that inside the init function.
Okay.
Init means initializer. So this
Oh,
init
yeah.
function will take care of the initializing all the variables. Let us take an example. Suppose that I am creating a class named employee. So here what is written? Class. Clear?
Yeah.
Class, what is class name?
Employee.
Employee. Now there will be init function like this. Def
Okay.
underscore underscore init,
Okay.
then underscore underscore, then there will be a self keyword, and then all the variable name that you want to initialize. Suppose I want to initialize employee name,
Okay.
employee ID, and salary. So these are the three variable I am initializing. So how to do that? You have to write like self dot variable name equal to variable name.
Okay.
Yeah. Similarly,
Yeah.
self dot employee ID is equals to employee ID.
Okay.
Then self dot salary is equals to salary. So any doubt?
No, but so so that is the basic syntax of the class, right?
Yeah.
So that
So first thing you
is
need is basically you need init function.
yeah. Okay. So whether in the second line, like you said, like def and afterwards two underscore, right? That is the mandatory, right, for the Python two underscore init and two underscore.
Init is
And
mandatory. Like whenever you want to initialize some variable, without init,
yeah,
you cannot do that.
yeah. What about the underscore? Like that's
Yeah.
not
This is
mandatory.
mandatory. This is the syntax. Double
Okay.
underscore,
Okay.
double underscore, init, then double underscore.
Okay. Okay.
Clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
So init is used for initializing all the variable name.
Yeah.
Clear?
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
I am making one function called a salary increment. And here what I am doing, I am incrementing the salary by 5,000.
5,000.
Remember that whenever I am accessing the variable like salary,
Yeah.
I have to use self keyword.
Okay.
So every time you are accessing this three variable, you have to use self keyword.
Self.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is what a class look like. Class,
Okay.
class name, init function, self keyword, all the variable name, then there will be initialization, and then there will be called as methods. So these are called as method.
Okay.
So any doubt?
No, brother. That's all.
Okay. Now what I have to do, I have to call this class like employee class if I have to call it. So what I can
Yeah.
do, I can use like this P1 variable name employee, then its name, ID, and salary.
Okay.
So if I print p1 dot employee name, it will print Sam. Employee ID 38, salary 50,000. But when I do p1 dot salary increment, it will do 55,000.
Okay.
Clear? So how you call class name and the number of variable that you have initialized.
Okay.
So any doubt?
No, brother.
Okay. So with the help of init method, we do initialization. Self keyword is used for pointing the variable name. And this is how you access each object. P1 dot employee name, P1 dot employee ID, salary, salary increment. So whenever there is one more function, let us say add. So what we'll do? We'll write P1 dot add. That's it.
Okay.
Is there any doubt in class?
No, brother.
Okay. Now there is something called as OOPS concept. In any programming language, this is preferred. OOPS concept. So OOPS stands for Object Oriented Programming. So there are four things: inheritance, encapsulation, polymorphism, and abstraction.
Abstraction.
So these are four pillars of OOPS. Let me just write it here. Inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction,
Abstraction. With abstraction.
encapsulation. Now, the first thing is inheritance. What is inheritance? Means you are inheriting some properties from your father. Clear? So this is called as inheritance. Means in inheritance, we have two classes. One is for parent class and one is for child class. Clear? So what do I have to do? We have to create two classes. So let me create a parent class. So let me take this and do like this. Yeah. So here you can see there is a class called as person. And we have two variables in this class. First name and last name, right?
Yeah.
Now I am initializing it with the help of self keyword. After that, I am creating one method called as print name. Self dot first name, self dot last name. Yep. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Now, what I have to do, I have to create a child class.
Yeah.
Clear? So child have to specify its parent. So what is my parent name? Can you tell me? What is the parent name here?
That will last name.
The person. Person is the parent name.
Oh yeah.
The parent class. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now what I will do, I will make the child class.
Okay.
So here you can see, I have written class of student. This is child. Child of person.
Parent person. Yeah.
Now I can inherit all these things. So F name, L name, and year. Year is like not everything is inherited from parent also. No, there is some property of a child by its own.
Yeah.
Now, in order to inherit the properties of the parent, we have to use something called a super keyword. So super dot underscore underscore init underscore F name L name. So this is how you inherit the properties of your father.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah.
Next, I am initializing one variable which is of my own, which is year. Then I'm creating a function of my own and just calling it. So this is how you create a parent, and this is how you create a child. Clear?
Yeah. But
Now what I have to do? I have to, first of all, you can call the child. X is equals to student, 3 properties, F name, L name, year. So Mike Olson, 2019. And if I write X dot welcome, it will print welcome Mike Olson to the class of 2019. Clear?
Yes.
So any doubt?
No, brother.
So the important thing is super keyword. So they may ask you, maybe in an interview, they can ask you, like, how you inherit the properties of your father in inheritance. So by using
Super.
super keyword.
Yeah. If they ask syntax, it's super.
Super dot init underscore underscore init underscore underscore, then all the properties of my father, which is F name and L name.
Yeah, all the properties of the parent class. Yeah.
So any doubt?
No, brother.
Rest everything will be same.
Yeah.
Now this is a homework for you. What you have to do? You have to create a parent class called as car.
Okay.
Then you have to create a child class called as supercar.
Okay.
Now you have to define speed method in car class and price method in supercar class.
Okay.
Now the speed method, which the supercar has inherited from the car class, and the price method, you have to print it out.
Okay.
So this is basically the homework.
Okay.
So is inheritance clear?
Yes. Yes.
Big. Okay. This is another example. Here we are creating parent class, name, ID number. Then I'm printing both the things with the help of display function. Clear? Now I'm creating a child class called as employee. So name and ID number, and then some properties of child also, salary and post.
Post. Yeah.
Now here I am invoking.
Yeah, by the self name and a ID number.
Yeah. Basically inheriting the properties. Invoking the init of the parent class and then displaying it. Clear? So is there any doubt?
No, brother.
So here you can see you can also invoke your parent variable by using the parent name directly. Person.init self number ID number. Like you don't have to use super keyword also here.
Okay.
Can you see? That earlier what we write? Super.init self dot all the variable name. But here what you can, instead of super, you can write parent name dot init also.
Yeah.
So this is another way. One is super keyword, one is by using class name dot init.
Yeah.
So any doubt in this?
So this is just another way, right? That's it, right?
Another way, yeah.
Okay.
What you have to do? Just do one thing. Instead of super, add the parent name. That's it.
Parent name. Yeah.
Rest everything will be same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, brother. Got it.
Okay. So is the inheritance part clear to you?
Yes, brother.
Okay. Now we'll talk about abstraction. So what is abstraction? There is a remote.
Yeah.
There is a remote. When you are pressing the plus button, it will increase the value. When you are pressing minus button, it will decrease the value. Okay?
Yeah.
You only know how it works. You don't know the inner working, right?
Yeah.
So you only care about the big picture without worrying about the internal details.
Yes.
So here what you do? Abstraction is a mechanism that lets you think about the big picture without worrying about the internal detail. Let us say ChatGPT. We write the prompt, we get the answer, right?
Yeah.
We don't know the logic behind it, like how which algorithm to build, what architecture does it use. We don't know that. So this is an example of abstraction. So here you can see process of hiding the real implementation of an application from the user and only focuses on how to use it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is called as abstraction. So in order to implement abstraction, we use abstract method. Abstract and ABC. So ABC and abstract method is used for in order to implement abstraction. So what you have to do? First of all, you have to import from ABC, import ABC, abstract method. Clear? Now what you have to do? You have to create a class. So this is my parent class. Clear? So this is my parent class. And when I write abstract method it is hidden, like some properties of your father is hidden from you. It's like that. So it is hiding its method. Clear? So this number of sites function is not visible by the child. Now we can create child such as triangle. And if child print any other thing, it can print. Similarly, another child, a parent can have many child, right? So triangle, pentagon, hexagon. If someone asks who is the parent, how you can see? Just see the bracket.
Polygon. Yeah.
Polygon.
Yeah. Then, brother, what's that like in the parent class? I think there we have written the
Parent class is polygon.
yeah. What's the ABC here?
ABC basically means abstraction.
Okay.
Means this is abstract class. ABC, abstract class.
Okay.
And the method that we are making is abstract method. So let us say your parent has some property. It is not visible to you. Means it is hidden. Like your parents earn money. You don't know where from which source it is earning money. You don't care about it. It's like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is called as abstraction. Any doubt?
No, brother.
So how to call it? R class name, the function name, R dot number of sets, so on. So this is called as abstraction. Any doubt in abstraction?
No, no, no.
Very simple. If you have to make any class abstract, what you have to do? ABC
Yeah, we see.
and abstract method in front of it. For example, this class we have made. How to make this abstract? Can you tell me? In person, we have to write bracket ABC.
ABC, and then we need to
After
call
that,
the abstraction method.
here you have to write @abstract method.
Abstraction method.
That's it.
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yes, brother.
Then we have polymorphism. Simple example, a man in many form.
Yeah, brother. Can you go up a little bit up?
Okay.
Can you take into the parent class? So here we have written as pass, right? I mean, is there anything like with the pass? I mean,
Pass means you are currently you don't know which value to pass. So you just write pass. You can write print statement or any function here also. No problem.
Okay. Got it. Okay, got it.
Clear?
Yeah.
Next we have polymorphism. Polymorphism means having many forms.
Yeah.
Take the example of God. There are many gods. Like, so one God, many names. One person, many names.
Many names. Yeah, depending upon the situation. Like, yeah.
Like a woman have many roles. A man have many roles. Like woman is mother also, sister also, wife also, and so on.
Daughter also.
Yeah, daughter also. So how you implement polymorphism? So as you can see, there is a class called as India, and there are three functions: capital, language, and type. This is for India also. It is valid for other countries also, right?
Yeah.
Similarly, we have USA class, capital, language, type.
Yeah.
Instead of New Delhi, it will print Washington DC. That's it. So just
Yeah.
call the class and just print it out. So this is called as polymorphism. Clear?
Yes.
Function names are same. Always remember. Here function names will be same, but the working will be different. Like instead of New Delhi, we will be printing any other country's capital.
Yeah.
So any doubt?
No, brother.
Okay. Now go up. You can also implement polymorphism with inheritance also. How to do that? Class bird,
Okay.
intro, flight, then there is child class, sparrow bird. Same thing. Flight,
Yeah. Yeah.
ostrich, flight. Then you can call all three, call the function. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
So this is how you implement polymorphism with inheritance.
Yeah.
Here I'm using only one property. You can use the intro property also. Copy it here.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I have portion like how many children of bird have, can you tell me?
Yeah. Right now,
Here,
the
how many children does bird have?
year two, sparrow and ostrich.
Sparrow and ostrich. So these are
Ostrich.
the two children we have.
Yeah.
So any doubt in polymorphism?
No, brother.
And last but not the least is encapsulation. What is
Yeah.
encapsulation? Let us understand. Suppose that you are wrapping every single thing, like your class, your methods, into a single place is called as encapsulation. And you are putting restriction. Suppose that your father have a property named as XYZ.
Yeah.
You'd also know that my father has property XYZ, but you cannot access it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Means you know that my father has this much property, but I cannot access that property because my father have put in restriction on that.
Yeah.
So encapsulation is used for putting the restriction.
Yeah.
So here you can see this put restriction on accessing variable, means you can see accessing properties and methods directly.
Yeah.
Why? In order to prevent accidental modification of data.
Yeah.
So in order to prevent the accidental modification, we just lock that object. Lock that thing. Means no one can, they know that thing exists, but they cannot access it.
Yes, but
Similarly, in investment, what happened? They lock in period, like let's say mutual fund we have. So they have a 2 year lock in period, right?
yeah, we
Like you
can't
cannot
access
withdraw the
the
money before that.
money. Yeah.
So this is called as encapsulation, simple way. Okay?
Yes.
How to implement it? Okay, I think this is not the example. Uh, 1 minute. Let me take the example from someone else. Uh, Class is bank account. Clear?
Yeah.
What is your initial balance?
Okay. That's
Zero.
zero.
Honor. Now, in order to make a variable private, what we do? We introduce something called as double underscore here.
Okay.
So when I write double score in front of a variable, it means it is private.
Okay. No
So
one can access it.
so how
Until the
to access the private variable? with the help of getter method.
Okay.
Like you cannot access in normal way, so you have to use getter method. So get balance self dot underscore underscore balance. Similarly, set method is used for setting the balance. Let us say if the amount is less than 0, it is debt. Else, print invalid. Now there is a deposit method. I am depositing some amount in the bank. Then I am clicking on withdrawing some amount. So it will be a minus of that. Now here, what is the account? John Doe, 1000. How to access the 1000? We have to use underscore, basically getter method. So what is the getter method here? Get balance.
Get
So I will call account dot get balance.
yeah.
Now let us say I have to sub set balance. So account dot set balance
Set
1500.
balance.
Now if I want to print the updated balance, which is
Get balance.
1500. Now if I set balance negative, it will throw me an error because here we have written condition that if it is less than 0, it will print invalid imbalance amount. You can deposit, you can withdraw. So if you run this out, it will give you the thing.
Yeah.
So the important thing is here, how to access your private variable. Like how to access your father, which is property, which is the private. So here we have to use getter method.
Yeah.
Okay. Like
Yes.
getter method is used for accessing the private variable. Clear? Then
Yes.
setter method is used for putting the all the things, get the restriction. Like my father is creating the property. So how we can create the property? With the help of set.
Yeah.
But it is private. But how to access is with the help of get. So any doubt?
Oh no, but
So normally this class is very much important because this thing is used every single time.
okay.
Whether you are
All the
doing
oops
data
concept.
analytics, data scientist, machine learning engineer, no matter any role.
Yeah.
Concept of OOPS programming is the most asked interview question.
Yeah.
Encapsulation is their favorite ones. So they may ask you what is getter and setter, like how you make anything private, which syntax to use. So here double underscore.
Double underscore.
Why we use encapsulation? Answer is to prevent
It
data
prevent the
modification
extent
of
of
data.
data.
Second thing is to make anything private.
Yeah.
So these are the most asked interview questions that you can get. In Python, OOPS is their favorite. Yeah, they can ask you. One question is big.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother.
Okay. Okay. Let us revise this up, like what we have studied. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Can you tell me what is init class?
Uh, it's for the initialization of the class
Initialization of the variables.
variables. Yeah.
Suppose that if I don't write any init method here, can I initialize any value?
No,
No, you cannot do that.
cannot.
But if we don't write it here, init will be there, but as a default mode, default constructor. It is called as constructor. So
Okay.
here you can see here, if you can see, like in this case, is there any init method here?
No.
But in background, what happened? There is a default init method created.
Okay.
It will not initialize any value, but it will run.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is called as constructor.
Yeah. Construct. Okay.
Constructor.
It's like predefined.
Predefined. If you don't do it, it will automatically predefine it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Next thing, how to perform inheritance, which keyword to use? Like
Uh,
inheritance. how you access the properties of your parent with inheritance. Which keyword to use?
Uh,
It starts from yes,
yes, self.
not yes.
Super.
Super.
Yes, super.
Self is
Yeah,
used for referencing the variable.
yeah.
Super
Reference.
keyword is used.
Super
Another
keyword.
way, here we are using super keyword, right?
Yeah.
Another way, instead of super, write the parent class.
Parent class. Yeah, we can
Instead of
directly initialize
person.
from the person dot the subclass.
Hmm.
No. Person dot the whatever the one we created in the init, right? So we can initialize from that.
So is it done?
Yeah.
Now, for abstraction, we need two things, ABC and abstract method.
Abstract. Yeah.
So ABC and abstract method. What it is used? In order to hide.
Hide it.
Next, in polymorphism, same properties, but the working will be different. MN and many form. Encapsulation, getter, setter. Getter is used to retrieve the values of a private variable. How we can make a variable private? By specifying double underscore.
Double underscore. If
Yeah.
yeah.
Now there is one more thing that you need to know. It is called as function overloading, function overriding.
Okay.
So function overloading and function overriding. This is the most popular concept. They may ask you in an interview.
Yeah.
So what does mean by overloading and overriding?
Yeah.
Let us understand overloading. Suppose that
Yeah.
currently you have two work given to you.
Okay.
Now I assign few more work to you. Is it loaded, overloaded?
Yeah.
Like you currently have only two works you are doing. Now your boss assigns some more works to you. So what does
Yeah.
it mean?
That gives like overloading.
Overloading. So what we do in overloading, suppose that there is a variable, suppose that there is a variable called as sum, which takes two argument, A and B.
Yeah.
Now in the next function, instead of passing only two argument, I give him four argument,
Yeah.
A, B, C, D. So this is called as function overloading.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
So let me just write it. Function A, comma B. This is initial. Next.
Yeah.
Okay. And here what I'm doing? A, B, C, D. So this is called as overloading.
Overload. Yeah.
Now overriding.
Yeah.
So this is, let us say we have a function AB. Now we have to make another function AB. So suppose that this first function is doing addition work.
Yeah.
And the second function is doing subtraction work. Now, when I write the same function name, it will override the previous function, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Takes
whenever
the
I call
latest one.
function, it will do subtraction work, not addition work.
Yeah.
So this is called as overriding.
Right.
So you are overriding that thing.
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yeah. It takes the latest one. Yeah.
Two parameter is given, four parameter. So we can generate the code also. One parameter is given, right?
Yeah.
Two parameter is given. Three parameter is given. Initially, I don't have any work. You can see A is none, B is none, C is none.
Is none, seasonal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Initially, I don't have any work, but every time my boss is coming me and giving me one more work.
Yeah.
This is called as function overloading. Similarly, there is called as function overriding. So what we'll do, same function repeated. You can see class animal sound. So you can see here, animal is there, sound is there. Now dog sound is bark, right?
Fuck. Yeah.
What is a cat sound? Meow.
Meow.
So here you can see, if I write dog dot sound, it will give me bark. If I write cat dot sound, it will give me meow. So this is called as function overriding. And if I write same thing, let us say instead of dog here, dog. So what it will do? It will override this one. Now dog will sound.
Meow.
Can you tell me what the dog will sound?
Yeah.
Is it bark or meow?
Meow.
Meow.
It's overriding the bark.
So dog sound meow. Because we have overridden the previous one. So this is called as function overriding.
Yeah.
So is there any doubt in today's class?
No, brother.
Clear?
I need to just revise it, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the homework for you? There is one program given to you as a homework, which is this one. You have to do
the
this
compound.
homework, and same thing, 3 more question on hacker rank.
Okay.
So this is the homework for you, and try to just revise this code like what is happening here, like in each code.
Yeah.
So is there any doubt in today's class?
No, brother. If anything is there, I'll just ask in the next class.
Okay.